Hello guys, so NT global version just released and they have just released a player survey. So they recently just announced that they are gonna give out a free one more free, S rank character selector and 1600, gacha currency. So I am pretty satisfied with the game right now. But this is the first player survey, so let's go. Let's take a look. How satisfied are you with NT overall? I'm pretty satisfied. How satisfied are you with the environment, art design, and graphics? They're not bad. I would say satisfied on all four. Graphics fidelity, visual comfort, environment dynamic interactions, environment model quality. They're all pretty good. How satisfied are you with the music and sound design of NT? Background music, ambient sound, UI sound feedback, combat sound effects. I'm pretty good with them. UI sound, like I'm neutral. Combat sound, actually a little bit neutral. I'm not saying they're bad. It's just these doesn't really matter that much. How satisfied are you with the player guidance feature with NT? Now the game just released, so it's hard for me to say, but I think the tutorials are pretty well written. So neutral, quest waypoint. This is something that needs to be fixed because right now it's kind of janky in my opinion. For example, if you have two quests and then when you select another quest, they don't really give you like a definitive route to go to that quest. So I'm gonna say dissatisfied. Guided quests and level design, neutral, important information pop-ups, neutral, map navigation, ease of use. I'll say because the quest waypoint is one of that, I would say dissatisfied. Are you satisfied? How satisfied are you with the combat of NT? Hits and feedback. Now I did play the beta, so I'm pretty satisfied with all of them. Mechanics are really interesting. For example, the elements working together does make the combat more interesting. Camera and targeting is pretty good. Actually, camera and targeting I think could have some improvements, so I would say dissatisfied. Getting familiarized with the controls, that's pretty easy for me, so I'm very satisfied. And then control responsiveness, pretty satisfied. How satisfied are you with the character design of NT? Now, I'm based kind of, so I like, for example, I like Half-4 a lot, so I'm satisfied. But like if you're saying like the overall design, I think it's pretty good. Like satisfied, character animation satisfied. Like the like we're still honestly in the launch of the game. We are literally at the launch of the game, so it's hard to put like that high of a level of expectations to like 1.0 characters because they're just gonna keep getting better. Just look at War, for example. Like those, like the characters animation just keeps getting better and better, and of course I expect the same thing with NTE. So right now I'm just gonna say satisfied. How satisfied are you with the game performance of NTE? Now my game is running pretty smoothly in like the highest setting, but of course I turn off like the bloom feature. Like I'm gonna show you right now actually. Oh wait, no, you can't. Yeah, but there's a feature where it gives you like way more better reflections on the game, but it tanks your GPU and your FPS. Like even with me, I have a 5070 Ti and it still tanks like fuck. So but like if you don't open that option, like the game performance is really smooth. I get 120 frames. I don't know people with like lower specs and GPU like what's happening to them, but mine is like smooth. Device overheating. I mean my device is always overheating, but yeah. How satisfied are you with the user interface design, UI layout, UI art design, icon intuitiveness, ease of interaction? They're pretty solid. Now, how satisfied are you with the Scarecrow Fair Gacha experience? I really like it. Pity system design is the best I've ever seen. Gacha animations, they're really good as well. And then banner attractiveness, I would say satisfied. There of course could be improvements to that, but they're pretty good. I of course play in PC with controller. Are you satisfied with the current responsiveness, smoothness of controls and interactions? They're okay. Until now, has NT meet your expectations on a scale of 1 to 5? 5 representing expectation fulfillments. I would say 4. I would say 4. Like this is very generous. I would say it's like it's pretty good right now. I'm highly likely to I'm definitely continue to play NT. I want this to be my job. But are you likely to recommend NT to people? Yes. In the past 6 months, what types of games have you played the most? This might be a little bit grim, but yeah. For the following game types, what is your total accumulated play time? I haven't played any of these. I've played a lot of these. I have not actually played anime idol games. I did play Age of Lane though. Zenzo Zero, no, I never played them. Anime Tower, Arknights Enfield, no, but this is Tower Defense. Is not Anime Shooter. I've never played them actually, so that's well. On the average, how much time have you spent playing games per day past 6 months? I'll say not that much. I'll say probably 3 to 5 hours. What's your average monthly spending on games over the past 6 months? Probably this one. Which of the following factors do you consider when spending in game? Chasing the meta does have an allure to it because you just win. But also probably I don't know, access to more contents, DLC map. If you have to buy fucking DLC to get more maps, that game is shit. Favorite characters, cosmetics, of course. No way I'm doing that and saving time and resources. Just wait until it fucking comes back. Chasing these usually, the stamina usually has free to play options to do that. Chasing the leaderboards, no. This game I know has the Fonz leaderboard, the wealth board. Who gives a fuck? To a certain point, after you purchase everything, you just gotta be sitting at a shit ton of cash, which is very good because they're gonna keep adding more shit, right? Owning limited character, yep. Personalization, yep. Oh, maximum 5 options. Sure, let's go with that. When experience a game, long limited NT, which of the following do you value most? Smoother and responsive controls, feels the hit, enjoy the fight, appreciating the in-game scenery. Those two are pretty good. War, pretty much encapsulates these two. Very alluring combat system and very good looking scenery. But this is of course if you can handle it. Obtain and using for that too. Story too. Develop not so much. Casual is pretty good. But let's see what else we have before we pick the final option. Management, shop management, no really. Socializing with friends, that's kind of fringe in the gacha game. Skill, not really. Appearance, alright, we'll do that. What do you learn about the game NT? Game media forums, NT's official website, NT official X, the YouTube of course, and unofficial social media groups. Actually no, unofficial X accounts, because they do. There was a lot of stuff talking about NT. So how do you primarily get information about the game? YouTube. What made you want to try out NT? High quality visuals, unique characters. Oh, honestly, the open world is just really attractive. It's hard to get games with this much open world, which also has gacha element in it. And the gacha is guaranteed, so like it's a win-win situation. There you go. There you go. I'm a male, of course. Birth year. 03. Your occupation, right now I'm a student. Please tell us what you think about NT and what we can do in birth game. Make Alphard playable. There you go. That's it. And you actually want to do the survey because you get 30,000 fonts. So yeah, that's it about this video. Be sure to complete the survey, guys. Be sure to complete the survey so the devs can actually get your opinions.